All right. The nail to hang that stuff
Oh
on.
yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm on. Go ahead.
All right. Hey y'all, this is Joe and Gail. We're out here at the cabin, St. Bernard Acres. Um, this is Sunday, the 18th of November, and we were going to be out here yesterday, but once again, work on Saturday. Um, so what I've had the conclusion I've come to, we had such few days that it wasn't raining and we weren't working to come out here and work. I'm gonna have to come out here during the winter and work. So inside, for heat, I bought one of these, and I'm gonna try this out. Everything I've heard about them is pretty good. Um, I'm gonna do an unboxing here and set it up and turn it on, and show you all what's in the box and how it works. I bought the Mr. Heater Big Buddy, and supposedly it heats up to 450 square feet. That cabin is 195 square feet plus the loft, so it should be no problem heating the cabin. I also bought the Mr. Heater Big Buddy hose, 12-foot hose, so I can hook it up to a propane tank instead of the little tanks, 1 pound tanks. I can hook it up to our 20-pound tank like on your barbecue. So that way it lasts a lot longer. On high, uh, I think these things only last, the little 1 pound tanks on high only last about 4 hours. So that's why we're using the big tank. So let me open this up and see what's inside of here. Show you what we got going on. So that's it. That's the heater. Nice little portable heater. Yeah, you open up these side panels. This, turn around so you can see that. That's where your 1 pound tanks screw into there and then close back down. And there's also, it's not on this side, maybe it's on the other side. Yeah, this has, you can put the 1 pound probe tanks in here. This has a quick connect for this hose that I can pop up in here and run this off my bulk tank. Fortunately, it's like sunny and 50 degrees out here today, going to be 50. So it's not nearly as bitterly cold as it has been. But I'm going to go ahead and set all this up and light it, show you how it works, and see what I think of it. So I'll be back once I get in the cabin and get ready to start setting it all up. Alright, forget the smoke. Gail's trying to get a fire going here for some reason. Got the hose, got the heater, got the 20-pound propane tank. I don't know how much is left in here. I bought this when I had to buy that torpedo heater to thaw out the pipes underneath the house. And that didn't take very long, did it, dear?
No.
So I didn't probably use up a whole lot. So I'm going to hook this hose onto it. I'm going to hook it up out here where I have more room and it's easier to see. And then I'll take it inside and light it once I bleed the hose and everything. So I'm going to open up this one. If you can zoom in on it or if you want to move in on it.
Yeah, I zoomed in.
Let me, now it says if you use regular hoses to get a filter, because this hose will break down with propane and you'll get pieces in the heater. This doesn't need the filter. This is Mr. Buddy's. and says it doesn't need a filter. It does have a regulator on it for these tanks. So I'm going to screw it into the tank. Get it nice and tight. And then I will put it up in the heater. Like I said, it's a quick connect thing. I put it in there, and that's good and tight on there. So, that's what we wanted. Let me close this door up now. And what you have to do, because there's air in all this, you come to the knob and turn it on pilot, and it says to hold it down for 30 seconds to 2 minutes to clear all the air out of the hose and get propane coming through. So let me turn on the tank. Move it over to pilot and hold it down. I'm just going to hold it. Because the pilot light will light and it'll stay lit once propane's coming through it. Alright, so outside I bled the line, got it to where the pilot light would stay lit. So now I've got it inside. They say do not use it indoors, you know, not to have the tank indoors. The heater is good for indoor use, but the tank needs to be outside. I don't have a hole or anything to bring the hose through, so I'm going to run it like this for a demonstration. And then I am going to put a tank outside, or I'll buy some 1-pound canisters that you can refill on your own. So I'm going to light the pilot by pushing down on this red knob and turning it over to pilot. And it's lit and staying lit. I don't know if you can see the blue flame in there or not. Okay. So I have it lit. Let me turn it on high. You saw one side go, the other side's going now. And there's heat coming off of it. Now it does have a fan if you put 4 D-cell batteries in it. Or you can buy a 6-volt adapter. But see, they're starting to glow now?
Yes.
So that's burning. And from what I've read and what I've researched, that should only be about 20 minutes to heat up this cabin. I like that. There's no noise.
Yeah.
You know, it's quiet.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to turn this thing off now. It's been on for a little bit. You definitely can feel the heat. So, what I'm going to do, you can turn it off here. If I was coming back out tonight or tomorrow, if I was going to leave it out here, I'd be okay just turning it off. But since we're not going to be back for another week at least, what I'm going to do is turn off the gas at the propane tank and let it just burn itself out. That way it empties the whole line out of propane. Everything is empty of propane. So I'm just going to turn off the gas here. So that's off.
Oh, that didn't take long.
Yeah. And we'll just let it burn itself through. And then that grate stays hot for a while. So I'll turn that off, unhook the hose, put it back in the truck for the next time we come out in case it's colder. But it's nice and toasty in here now.
Yeah. Well, it helps the sun's out too.
Yeah.
For a change.
It didn't take long. But that's the Mr. Heater big buddy. And it's going to do the trick in this cabin.
Yes, it is.
They recommend don't leave it on at night when you go to sleep. And from what I understand, people said let it run for about an hour. It's going to heat the place up. Once we have all of our insulation in and the ceiling in and everything, turn it off. We'll be good for a couple, 3 hours before we have to turn it back on again. And really stretch out the propane that way. So, we're good to go. Hope you like that. Remember, like, share, subscribe, do all those kind of things. And I'll maybe in the spring, I'll do an update on this to let you know how it worked, how long it lasted, if I'm still happy with it. But it was $119 at Amazon, up to. But that's the big buddy on the propane tank. So, I like it. We're out.